Okay, we're going to do a quick tutorial in this video on how to search for general education courses by general education category. So we're going to start off by navigating to buckeyelink.osu.edu, just as you would when you would search for any other kind of class to register for. We're going to scroll down to the academics section here and click on Schedule of Classes. So this menu should pull up anytime you go to add a class or search for a class when you're doing your registration. For the purposes of this example, I'm going to go ahead and select Autumn of 2015 and select Columbus Campus. So when we're searching specifically for GEs by category, we're actually going to leave the class search area blank. I know typically this is where you would enter the subject and the number and go through which classes count and don't, but this we're actually going to leave blank. Then you're going to click on the green button here next to additional search criteria, and what that's going to do is open up a lot of filtering options. So these are all the ways that you can filter down the classes that you're searching for. Again, we're focusing on GEs for this video, so we're going to be looking at the last two options here, titled Course Attribute and Course Attribute Value. So if we select on Course Attribute first, we're going to want to choose General Education. Then when you select Course Attribute Value, the only thing that pops up is General Education categories. So let's say that you still have to complete a Cultures and Ideas course. You can select Cultures and Ideas as the category, and then you can hit Search. And what this is going to populate is a list of all of the open General Education Cultures and Ideas courses on Columbus campus for autumn. So when you do the search this way and you specify the category, anything that pops up here, as long as it fits with your schedule and you've selected the appropriate category, will fulfill that requirement. So anything that's listed will fulfill it. You don't have to worry about getting approval or looking on a GE list. As long as it pops up when you specify a category, then it will count towards that requirement. So what we can do actually to further limit the search that we have here is we can also search by day or time. So if, for instance, you know that you have a 12-hour clinical course on a Tuesday, so you're limited to taking GEs on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, you can actually select Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and hit search, and that's just going to pare your search down even further. So anything that pops up here are GEs only offered on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And just as you did with the day of the week, you can also specify times. So you could potentially search for classes that offered only after 2 p.m. or however you want to do that. But this is going to be the easiest way to search for general education courses.